Hey guys, and welcome back into the channel. This is going to be a real quick video because we got to get another video up here after this one. We're going to be reviewing the AL wildcard game from last night between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. This was a game that, in a lot of ways, went exactly how I thought it would go, and in one other way, it didn't. The way it didn't go how I expected was the fact that it wasn't real high scoring. Yes, the game ends up 5-2. But it took 11 innings to get to that point. The walk-off 3-run homer by Edwin Encarnacion wins it. But pitching controlled this game. That was not really something I was expecting. That was something I was expecting to see tonight in the NL wildcard game. But, baseball is so unpredictable. Those kind of things happen, and, I shouldn't be too surprised. So we had a game controlled by the pitchers. Primarily the bullpen. Both teams' bullpens were absolutely lights out. You had the Trumbo 2-run homer off of Stroman on a pitch that I thought was actually a pretty good pitch, a low inside two-seamer. And then for the Blue Jays, you had a Batista homer. What else? They had another RBI hit. That Cabrera, the 9-hitter for Toronto, got an RBI single. But the pitching performances by both teams were outstanding until you got to Ubaldo Jimenez. In the 11th inning, he came in, faced 3 hitters, single, 3-run homer. Ubaldo, we've seen enough of you. Goodbye, Toronto, out of the playoffs. But either way, so in that respect, it did not go the way I thought it would. But in another respect, it did, and that's the fact that this game was tight, went 11 innings, and it was just an even matchup. Hits were even, hits were basically even, errors were even, runs were even right until the end. This was a game between two teams that were very similar. We saw that throughout the season. They had the exact same record. The home field was decided not by record. It was based off head-to-head between the two. And you had one with Toronto winning 10, Baltimore winning 9. It was about as even as it could possibly be. And then the game ended up being an 11-inning walk-off homer type game, just like you would have expected. I picked Toronto to win. And when I said I was picking them to win, it's because I thought their lineup was a little more dangerous. And you saw that come the 11th inning when you had the middle of the order with Batista and Encarnacion up, and Encarnacion and Donaldson up. And then you had Batista hit the home run earlier in the game. I just felt like the two teams, I just felt like Toronto's lineup was a little more dangerous. And in a one-game situation in Toronto, give me that team. And that's why I picked them. And I did say in my preview of this game that it was going to be decided by which team hit the big home run. Well, for a little while, it looked like maybe Trumbo's, he had the 2-run shot, while Batista's was a solo shot. But then, of course, you get to extras. It was going to be, you just felt like with these two teams, the winning run is going to be scored off the home run ball. And that's what happened. Encarnacion hit a 3-run bomb, and no doubter, walk-off, sends the Blue Jays to Texas to take them on in the division series. And that's going to be an exciting series. 2 really good offenses. Should be another even matchup. But we'll get to that preview later. All in all, I just wanted to say this was a tremendous game. To see a walk-off in a win-or-go-home type game, it was really cool to see. It was the first postseason walk-off in a win-or-go-home game since, I think they said 2003 Aaron Boone. And that blew my mind to think it had been that long. But all in all, it was a great game, great atmosphere. You had the one idiot fan throws the cup or whatever, the beer bottle down at Kim. Whatever, I'm not going to judge the whole Toronto fan base based off of one moron. But, and also, real quickly, the fact that Zach Britton wasn't used, that is something that's being discussed throughout the media. And I didn't agree with Showalter's decision not to use him. I understand the fact that you're the road team, you want to save the closer because if you ever get the lead, you're going to have to, you can't win it hitting once it goes to extras as the road team. So that, I think Showalter just was thinking, at some point our offense, he was betting on his offense. At some point our offense is going to get us the lead, and I'll have Britton waiting down there in the bullpen. But you never got to that point. You lose the game before he ever pitches, and I just think the fact that he was the best closer in the entire league throughout the year is a Cy Young candidate, and the fact that you lost that game and now your season's over and he didn't pitch, he's probably the best pitcher on either team, and he didn't get in the game. I just feel like you cannot go home having your best guy sit on the bench. So I didn't agree with the decision, but he bet on his offense. It didn't work out. 20/20 vision, but all in all, the Blue Jays are advancing. The Orioles are going home. It was a great game. We'll see if the NL wildcard game can live up to it. And I'll be back in just a minute to preview that game. So I'll be right back, guys.